Hi guys, it's Tana Mojo, and today's video is going to be another crazy story time. No, I'm just kidding. My life is fucking nuts, man. So Playlist Live was this past weekend, and it was crazy. I know that I definitely have two story times of crazy fucking shit that happened to me. This one and another one. But this story time is one that the second I have landed in Vegas from being back from Orlando, I have been so eager beaver to film. Because it's literally just so what the fuck. Like, it's not okay. This is one of the craziest, deranged, psychopathic, what the fuck is wrong with this human being story time that I have ever filmed. And my stories, I say this every time, but I really just feel like my life is just getting more and more insane. I don't know. And I don't know if this woman did this literally just so that I can make a story time out of it, but I honestly really got like the hey, I'm fucking deranged vibe from her, so I don't think that that's why, you know? So I kind of decided that I was gonna go to Playlist Live really last minute. I didn't really plan it all out like everyone else. I didn't decide months in advance. I kind of decided that I was gonna go like literally 2 weeks before Playlist. So like getting my flight and hotel and all of that booked was a little bit more stressful because things were running out and time was running out. But I knew I wanted to go because I was able to, and I wanted to meet you guys, and it was so amazing meeting you. Everything was very last minute. Like, they booked my flight. It ended up having to be a flight with a bunch of like connecting flights because there were no more non-stop flights, and I couldn't stay at the hotel that every other YouTuber was staying at, like the Orlando World Center Marriott. Like, that's where every single person was staying. But because I decided I wanted to go so last minute, all of the rooms were booked, so they were like, you're gonna have to get a room somewhere else. So I ended up getting a hotel like literally like 2 minutes down the street. It was like 2 minutes away from the main hotel, called like the Caribe International Resort thing. It was basically just like a really fucking family ass hotel. Like, there were children running around everywhere. I was really happy about that. I love children so much. So I was staying there and I was totally fine with that. It was a super nice hotel. My room was actually like fucking huge, like way bigger than it would have been at the Marriott, you know, so it was kind of cool. I was feeling a little bit bougie, you know, and everything was fine staying there up until the last day. I wasn't really there a lot. I spent the nights like out with my friends, and the days I was at Playlist meeting you guys and all that kind of stuff. So I wasn't really spending a lot of time in my room. It was basically just a fat fucking tornado of all of my stuff because I am really talented at just royally fucking demolishing hotel rooms with all of my stuff everywhere. I love it when they give me 2 queen beds because obviously I'm lonely and have no friends. No person is gonna sleep in the other bed. So I just dump my shit out on the bed, and it's like a fucking table of all my stuff, and it's great. So Monday morning, it was time to check out, and I did not go to bed on Monday literally until like 7 a.m. Florida time. Like, I didn't even lay down to sleep until then because the time change, it's a 3-hour difference from Vegas. It was really fucking me up. Everyone stayed out all night just like hanging out and stuff like that. So like, I didn't get back to my room until like 5 a.m. and then after like showering, being on my phone for a little bit, editing a video, I didn't go to bed until 7 a.m. So I got about 2 hours of sleep until 9 a.m. when I heard knocking on my door, and I assumed that the knocking was housekeeping, but I always tell hotels when I'm going for a short stay that housekeeping doesn't even have to come. I don't want them going in my room. I don't want the risk of my stuff getting fucked with or misplaced or stolen or anything like that. I'll just make my own bed. 4 towels is plenty for a fucking 3-night stay. I'm not even that hygienic anyway. No, I'm just kidding. So I always tell the hotel, like, hey, when I check in, I'm like, I just don't need housekeeping to come. It's no big deal, you know? And then like on Saturday, they'd even called me like, are you sure you don't want housekeeping to come? Probably because I'm a gross ass bitch. And I was like, no. So I assumed that Monday morning that the knocking was housekeeping, and I just said like, no thank you, like from my bed because I'm lazy, hoping that they would go away. But this is where I made the mistake by speaking because the person trying to get in was not housekeeping, and now that they knew it was me with my voice, they continued. So I dozed back off to sleep, and about, I want to say like an hour later, it was like 9:45, 10 a.m., whatever, I hear my door like shaking, like someone's taking the handle and like shaking the door, you know what I mean? And I sit there for a second, I kind of wake up and like realize what's going on. I'm still like, maybe it's housekeeping, I don't fucking know. Maybe it's my manager Jordan like coming there to tell me something, or like a friend or something. Like, I had friends that knew where I was staying, you know, so I'm chill about it for a second. And then I hear the door, like it's being shook so much that it's like rocking, like basically opening but like not opening. And the only thing that's stopping it is like the deadbolt. And you guys know me, I deadbolt my motherfucking doors in hotels because I got a stalker that I'm not trying to fuck with. Everyone always wants to kill me for some unknown reason. So I don't fuck around. That little pussy ass baby lock is not enough for me. I also use the deadbolt because I really enjoy my life. So then I get up and I rush over to the door and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So then I open the door just enough to where it's open, but the deadbolt is still stopping it. So it's cracked, and if someone were to push on it, they couldn't open it and it swing open. The deadbolt would still catch it. Do you get what I'm saying? And so it's an old lady. I mean, not old, but like a 40-year-old woman. She's rather short. She has brown, like short, curly hair. She's shorter than me. She's a little bit overweight. She looks like the definition of just like a mom in Florida, and she's speaking with a southern accent, so I don't know, whatever. And I'm like, can I help you? And she's like, hi, how are you? Oh my gosh, hi. And she's holding like a room key, like some form of room key. It wasn't like the same as mine for my hotel, in her hand, that she was obviously trying to like open the door with. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm like, what are you doing? Are you trying to break into my hotel? And she's like, no, it's not what it looks like. And I go, it's exactly what it fucking looks like. Like, what the fuck do you mean? And she's like, I'm really sorry, Tana. I'm really, really sorry. It's not what it looks like, I swear. And I'm like, how do you know my name? Like, who are you? What the fuck? And she goes, my daughter's just a really big fan, and we found out you were staying here, and we just wanted to come by and say hi. And I'm like, okay, A, this isn't the way you come by and say hi. Wait in the lobby. Go wait at Playlist Live. Like, I was going there that day to meet more of you guys anyways. Like, why would you think it's okay to come to my hotel room? Do you honestly think that I'm gonna step outside right now and like meet you and talk to you and stuff like that? You're deranged. Like, you're gonna try to kill me. And she's like, no, it's not what it looks like. I swear my daughter loves you. And so I go, where's your daughter? And she goes, well, my daughter's not here in Orlando, blah, blah, blah. Like, we live in Texas, we live in Tennessee, some fucking southern state. I don't fucking know. I don't care about this bitch's life story or Facebook history in any way, shape, or form. And I'm like, so you don't even live here? Like, what's going on? And she's like, it just isn't what it looks like. It isn't what it looks like. And I go, so your daughter's not even here? Like, what the fuck are you doing? And she's like, I'm sorry, and just runs away. Like, runs. And when I say runs, I mean like literally, have you guys ever played that game like QWOP where it's like the running man in the game? Runs. Usain Bolt runs. Like, literally, like, runs down the hallway and gets in the elevator, and I have no idea what the fuck, okay? I remember before I started YouTube, I watched a video. It was right before I started YouTube, and I was, like, considering it. And it was basically where Julian, Solomita, and Jenna, like, someone showed up at their house, like, trying to meet them. And I was thinking in my head, like, I will never, ever be, like, important enough in my life for anyone to ever try to track me down that's deranged and psycho in order to meet me. And the fact that that happened still is very surreal. I'm really thankful to you guys for ever making me on a note of relevance to the point that someone would ever do that to me. I'm a piece of shit though. I don't know why. That lady was fucking absolutely fucking deranged. Psycho deranged. So needless to say, after that happened, I could not go back to sleep. There was no sleeping at this point. So I'm like, fuck this, man. I have a flight at 5 p.m., which I missed. We'll get into that in a moment. But I'm leaving this hotel. So I packed up all of my shit and was getting ready. And during the time that I was getting ready, every noise in the hallway, I was literally like ready, like game fucking time, like ready to beat the shit out of someone with a fucking hot curling iron and shove it the fuck up their ass. That lady was fucking deranged and psycho. Please don't think that I'm ever opposed to meeting any of you guys, and when anyone goes through any effort to meet me, I am so grateful, and I love meeting you guys. Like, meeting you guys at Playlist this weekend literally made my whole life, but like, that was really fucking terrifying, especially just being me, like thinking that anyone's my fucking stalker. So yeah, I got ready and left, and as soon as I walked out of that hotel room, I literally had my suitcase in my hand and my fucking bag in the other, and ran to the elevator so fast, like, because I was so convinced that this lady would be like waiting for me, and she wasn't, and I'm so glad that she wasn't. If you're watching this, hi, you're fucking psycho. Please never do that to another human being again in your life. If you'd like to meet me, you can meet me at BeautyCon LA or VidCon this summer, not at my hotel room trying to kill me. Thank you. Thank you. Tana, you're gonna run out of story times. Probably the fuck not, because nothing normal ever happens to me, absolutely ever. I'm praying for that lady. I love meeting you guys. I love you. Playlist is fucking awesome. This story was kind of short. I feel like I'm leaving you with not enough, but moral of the story is people are fucking deranged. I can't stop saying deranged, by the way. That's like my word of the fucking month right now. Like, lady, you are deranged. I love you guys so much. If you want to see my other Playlist crazy Uber story, let me know in the comments below. I can gladly film that. It was insane. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.